Hi everyone, it's Jess with your weekly update for Excel. Last week was a busy week for everyone here in the office. I'm gonna briefly run through the numbers for you for Excel and Lenawee County and Jackson County. And then I'm gonna also go through what I've been doing in the past couple weeks, kind of touching on a small little pinpoint area of real estate for you guys. So later in the video, I'm gonna talk about CMAs and what CMAs are. So for the numbers, let's get started. In Lenawee County, I said Jackson, but I meant Lenawee. I only pulled Lenawee numbers today. Sorry, Jackson. So in Lenawee last week, there were 12 accepted offers on new properties, and there were 4 within the Excel office. For new listings, this is a big one. In Lenawee County, there were 31 new listings, 4 of which were Excel listings. That's pretty big. That's a big increase from last week. And then in closings, this is even bigger. Last week in Lenawee County, we had 4 closings. 4 in the entire county. 2 weeks ago, I'm sorry. Last week, we had 18. That's showing that those deals that were starting to happen at the beginning of the shutdown are closing, which is good. Those are good signs. So for you sellers out there, be encouraged that deals are still closing and they're starting to pick up movement. So if you're a buyer and you're a seller out there, those numbers are very encouraging. So in total, Excel Realty right now has 63 in Lenawee and Jackson. We have 63 listings. So that's 63 homes that our Excel Realtors currently are the seller's agent on. So that's just briefly some of our numbers. When I do these updates from now on, I'm also going to highlight one of our agents. So this week I wanted to highlight our agent, Carolyn Flores. Carolyn started real estate last year in 2019, and she's just been booming. She's a full-time realtor now, and she dedicates her whole day. She has 4 kids, so I don't even know how she does this, but she dedicates her whole day to showing buyers and sellers homes and getting in their homes. She has a current listing right now out on Driggs in Blissfield. So if you are looking for a home, make sure you check out her listing out in Blissfield. And then also, yes, I said that right. And then also, if you necessarily don't want to live in Blissfield, she shows houses all over. So make sure that you hit up Carolyn and visit her Facebook page, her Instagram page, and get to know Carolyn a little bit better. And then also, if you don't have any sort of contact of Carolyn and you still want to know, I'm going to post the link in the video later, but make sure that you get a hold of Excel Realty and we'll get you in contact with Carolyn Flores. The main point of my weekly update this week is CMAs. We constantly are pushing CMAs. So I wanted to chat briefly about what a CMA is. A CMA is a competitive market analysis, or a fair market analysis, or just a market analysis. The gist of it is it's a realtor who is an expert in buying and selling homes, looks at your home, gathers information and data, and then values it within what the current market is right now. Now, this differs from an appraisal greatly. An appraisal is a professional price that gets put on your home by an appraiser. They have a whole algorithm, they have a whole data sheet they fill out, everything that prices your home. The market analysis is what your home could potentially go for in the market with the way that we're seeing trends in the current day that you get that analysis done. So I wanted to kind of just say, why 2 reasons why you would want a CMA done on your home. The first one is what I just said. It gives an expert's opinion on what your home would be valued in today's market. So once you price you have a person come out, a realtor come out, they price your home, they put it on the market, and let's say it's vastly overpriced, or they didn't even do it, and they just were like, yeah, let's price it at what you think it should go at. And it's vastly overpriced. But let's say you still get a full price offer because houses are going like that. And the buyer is like, well, I got to put a full price offer in to get that home. So then it goes to the appraisal process. And the appraiser says, nope, this home is $50,000 less than what you valued it at. That's my price of the home. Then you have to get into renegotiating terms or the deal falls through. I mean, terrible things in your process could happen if your home isn't valued by an expert in the right, area. Now, market values are always going to be different than what an appraisal's price is. But what we're hoping is they're close enough to where your deal doesn't fall apart. It's either over, the appraisal is over what you priced it at, close enough to where the seller is still getting all that they deserve for their house. But the market value, if you have somebody who knows what they're doing, they will give you a fair market value, and they will make sure that you are close enough to that actual appraisal price of your home that doesn't cause any hiccups in your process later on. So the second point, that brings me to my second point, it's just good to know what your home is worth, because even if you aren't thinking of selling today, you can have contact a realtor, and they will give you a value of what your home is. And then, your home is your biggest asset, more than likely. So you just know what you're invested in, and later on down the road, if prices start to, skyrocket in the housing market, more than likely your home, with all of making sure that, your house isn't broken in half, your home's probably skyrocketing as well. So it's always good to really know what your home is worth. So why is a CMA different from just Googling past houses sold or looking at the Zestimate on Zillow? Don't get me started on Zillow. But it's different because a realtor, they work hand in hand with appraisers. They know what appraisers look for. They know, how to value a home based on square footage, room size, land size, all of that stuff, because that all contributes to your home. And, there's things that you may value in your home that might not necessarily get you, the appraisal price that you think your home deserves because you put up, let's say, $150,000 barn. That's not always going to increase the value of your home by $150,000. It's just not how it works. So a realtor, when they come out and give you a CMA, they're giving you that expert advice and opinion based on what the appraiser is going to value your home at. Zestimates, past sold houses, they're all going to differ from your home specifically, and they're not going to really give you an accurate description of what your home will be priced at. So you can't really trust those things when you're looking to sell your home. You really need to trust your realtor, and you really need to find a realtor who knows what they're doing when it comes to pricing homes. So you can ask a realtor, what's your percentage on your home listed versus your home sold? Are they close? Are they way off? Because then you're really going to get a better understanding if your realtor is good at what they say they're going to do. So that's my brief little description on what CMAs are. If you have any further questions, please reach out to our Facebook page, our YouTube channel, our Instagram, our Snapchat, our LinkedIn. You can email us, you can call us, anything, any form of contact, we got it. So make sure that if you have any questions, you're reaching out to your realtor or us, and we would be happy to answer any of them. We also here at Excel, we perform all of our fair market analysis free of charge. There's no obligation. If you have a realtor come out, we hope you list with us, but there's no obligation. You're not going to be signing any paperwork. We're not going to be like, you have to list with us because we performed this for you. There's no obligation whatsoever. So it's a free service. So make sure that you're hitting up an Excel realtor and figuring out what your home is worth. So that's all I have for my weekly update. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I'll see you next week.